checking in from Playa del Carmen, Cancun after a hard day's work. Oi, so good. But yeah, I wanted to jump on here because this is a really interesting topic I want to talk about today. Because how one decision can fully change your life. I posted a little bit about this on Instagram, but I thought I'd drop the whole thing, right? Because I remember a few years ago working in a 9 to 5, had one failed business, and I always just knew that I was destined for more, but I just didn't know what it was. I was found my way working in the corporate high ticket sales space, but it was corporate, right? And learned a lot in there. I do believe that made me the salesman that I am today and built the resilience and the mindset. But every single day was just turning up to somewhere that I really didn't want to be. I hated it, like, but it taught me a lot, right? Making 100+ dials a day, and it gave me the hunger that I had deep inside me to take that leap. But I remember the one decision that really changed my life. I remember and all my UK people, I remember we went away to Newcastle. I lived in Manchester at the time. We went to Newcastle for like an event, and I remember being there, and it was like a company event. Everyone was celebrating their success over the sales year, and everyone was so happy, and they were celebrating like how long they've been in the company for. And I just remember like something felt off in my chest, and I was like, why am I not happy? Like, why? Like, I don't care about this. Why? Because I just knew, like, deep inside of my heart and my soul, that I had this burning desire to be better. And I started to question myself at the time, being like, am I being weird? Like, what's going on here? But anyway, that night, everyone went out to like the after party, and I just backdoored it, just left. And yeah, like, I remember people were like knocking my door, come out, Callum. I just pretended to be asleep. And that next morning, I got up super early. And I remember I was just like, I'm quitting. I can't do this anymore. And I went and I told my boss that day that I was out. I'd give her a week and I was out. I didn't really know what it was going to look like. I didn't really know what I was going to do. But I knew that I had the skill of sales, and I knew I had the passion of fitness. And those two skills have brought me to where I am today, for sure. And I just remember I was like, right, it's time to go all in. And that's when I just became a PT. And the reason I'm telling this story is because I remember the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty that I was ever going to be able to make it work. But deep down in my heart and my soul, I knew I was destined for more. I had to listen to that little voice inside me that was so small. It was so small because the doubt and the fear was taking over. But the only way that I ever knew that I was actually going to become the guy that I knew that I could be was taking the action. Because in this life, how do you ever know that anything is ever going to work out the way you actually want it to? Is by taking the leap and growing the confidence by stacking up that undeniable proof that you really can be the person that you know that you can be, and you are who you say you are. And that's what's going to give you the massive momentum, which then increases the motivation, and then you're way less likely to give up. And looking back at that time, I just habit stacked. Do the things that the Callum that you're looking to become would do in this situation. And I was constantly studying how to be a better PT, doing outreach, trying to really bring the business to be that better level. And then, yeah, next minute, I was able to replace the work income very, very fast. And then, boom, yeah, here we are now in Mexico. It looks a lot different to what it used to now in the high ticket space. Every single day, selling deals in the fitness industry, in the trading industry. It's not easy. It's very hard. Going through a lot of tests right now, a lot, on what is really the next move, full transparency. But every single day, just turning up and trying to become that best version of myself. And I feel like it's funny because, you know, right now, actually even saying this out loud, I'm kind of back in that mindset where I was back then. But it's just a whole different situation where the fear is never, ever really going to truly go away in your life. You're always going to doubt that you can actually truly do this. But I'm just faced with new levels, new devils, trying to break through to the next stage, realizing how hard it's going to be and the work that I need to do to get there. But I'm here every single day, putting the work in. And for anyone who's just listening to this, I want you to know that when you have that doubt and you have that fear, you actually can be that guy, that person And trust me, I don't have it all worked out. I've got a lot going on, a lot of mistakes, a lot of things that I need to work on. But one thing you can never doubt about me is showing up every single day and taking that action to get yourself there. And that can lead you to some amazing places in this life. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed the value. See you on the next one. And I am well and truly back posting content, thinking what's on my mind and helping people become that best version of themselves. So let's go.